Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is another broadcast for you guys of a pick a card reading. And this one is on how to reach out and communicate with someone to clarify the situation and relationship. This was actually a topic that was sent in from one of my subscribers. So if you ever have a topic you want to hear me talk about, feel free. And actually, John is here with me, which I'm really excited about. He's here to help with this reading and to go ahead and... Oh my gosh, sorry, we're having like technical issues. Mercury retrograde, but we're not going to let it stop us.
I think it's hitting the volume.
Okay. Anyways, we're really excited to do this and to pull some cards. But first, to be honest, we're still trying to like brainstorm and figure out this topic. It's very complex. And yeah, so basically this person says, can you make a pick a card reading about how to reach out and communicate with someone to clarify the situation and relationship? So it just got us thinking about what kind of situation this would actually be.
Yeah, because I think, well, it's a great question. There are a lot of different situations that could really be a useful question to ask.
Yeah.
So like either it could be like you aren't technically in a relationship with them, but you know them. And so you have either attempted a relationship in the past and you're not with them anymore. That's why obviously you're reaching out to them. And so now you're like trying to reconnect and reclarify like what exactly the position of the relationship is. Like, are you interested in each other? Or was there some kind of wrongdoing that happened? And so now it's like you're expressing a boundary and you're saying like, I can do this relationship, but only on these terms. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it could also be someone who had dated someone and broke up with them, and they want to know, like, you know, do you still have feelings? Have you moved on?
Yeah.
Or it could be someone who's trying to define a relationship. Maybe someone who's been, like, hooking up with someone for a while, trying to figure out, like, okay, we have this connection.
Yeah.
Should we take it to the next level or not? Or just keep chilling?
Or like, just so you know, kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, just so you know... like, I'm not cool with it being like this. I'm more cool with it being like this.
Or maybe it's someone that, like, you've been hanging out with and they're, like, you just want to know, like, are they into you? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess there's many ways. And so this is assuming that, like, you're considering reaching out and trying to, like, figure this out with a person. And so the first thing I want to say is that it's Mercury retrograde. And God bless you if you can go more than 3 days without contacting your twin or your ex or...
or getting contacted.
Or getting contacted. You know, I like to just get it out of the way personally. So if you're feeling like you need to reach out, you need to do something, you need to ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is it coming from the place of desperation? Or is it coming from your inner guidance and from your peace? And is it coming from love? Or is it coming from fear? So you need to think about that too. Like, what are your intentions reaching out to this person? Is it coming from fear? Do you need, like, validation and approval and acceptance? I mean, that's okay, but, like, can you give yourself that? Can you find another way instead of putting that on the other person? These are all things I'm learning, to be honest. So I feel like this forgiving and learning card is coming out because they're saying, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Maybe some of you guys have, like, a connection with this person in the past. So it's like, that's why you're trying to figure out where you stand. Or not. So let's pull some more cards about this situation and kind of like what it's like, and then we'll do a pick a card reading about, you know, how you should reach out and, like, if you should. This is from my new deck, you guys. I'm so excited. This is the Enchanted Tarot. It's so beautiful. I mean, it's just so me. I love it. So let's pull a card. Okay, this one. The Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles. So this is like a dream, basically. This is like a dream. Like, you want this relationship with the person. Maybe that's what you're looking at here.
I got something.
What did you get, John?
I got the Buffalo card, which in general is talking about the idea that, like, you can use words in especially when you're reaching out to these people, very with like a lot of intention, to be very, very intentional. So I think that's the first kind of like suggestion here. Obviously no late night texting where you're kind of drunk or like, you know, but
You're making me laugh.
I think that's what it's saying also, obviously.
Beware of that.
Be aware of that.
Especially during Mercury retrograde.
In general, like maybe come from a sense of abundance, like not needing, but knowing that like you are there to share, you know? So like definitely think about what you have in common, you know? That's another suggestion. But one thing here I really wanted to bring up was these questions that it has in the book. And this is the Medicine Cards book. But I love the questions here. Let's see if I can get close enough. But the first one is, or actually the one I felt like was really relevant. There were two here. Have I forgotten to be grateful for my life, my possessions, my talents, my abilities, my health, my family, or my friends? You know, definitely be grateful for what you have around you and the people around you. When you write letters to people that you're trying to reach out to, and you can always have fears about like, how are they going to see me? How are they going to interpret this? What if I say the wrong thing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just be yourself and say whatever you're guided to say.
And come and try to think about like how you have abundance, basically.
Yeah.
Like you're not in a situation where you have to use coercion or to try to deceive them or to try to pressure them into any kind of behavior. You just want this person obviously to be themselves, and you want to communicate with them and kind of share like a little bit of life.
Yeah, and if in the past you totally screwed up and you like said something wrong or like you just did all the opposite of what he just said, then just let it go and don't hold it against yourself, because you're always coming to new levels of consciousness and you're always learning new things. And like, don't hold the past against yourself. Like, you're just learning more and more, and every time you talk to people and every time you express your love and like have these opportunities, you get a chance to be more authentic and to be more like truthful with how you express yourself. And
and when you come from your heart space, you're not going to be wanting to manipulate. You're not going to feel the need to manipulate. You're not going to feel the fear. You're going to be coming from your heart space, just expressing exactly how you feel and being honest, not trying to deceive or pressure them into anything.
And it's not really about what you say, it's about the energy behind it.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, yeah.
If it comes from your
heart.
heart.
And this is talking about when it comes to reaching out, you want to make sure you're doing so after you have like a strong foundation. If you're reaching out in the middle of like your whole world falling apart, it might just like translate into it, and like you might put the wrong energy into it, and like it just becomes this mess. And so you want to wait till things are a little bit more stable before you reach out to this person. But and
it's embarrassing sometimes to feel like maybe when you reached out you weren't doing well, and you feel like you might have over-explained or asked for too much.
Oh God.
And so like you definitely,
I think we all can relate to that.
Yeah. And like obviously if it happens, it happens. Like don't beat yourself up, but like in general, it sucks to have to go through that. Which, if you want to reach out to somebody you haven't reached out in a while, try and make sure that you're feeling good about yourself.
Yeah.
Before you do that.
Psych yourself out a little bit.
Put
on your dancing pants. Do a little dance.
Yeah, you might regret it later if you realize.
Drink a glass of wine, feel sexy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go ahead and do this pick a card reading. So basically, how to reach out and communicate with someone to clarify the situation. And we're going to do specific. So you're going to go ahead and choose, how about we choose a card? Hang on. All right. So we're going to draw more cards, of course. We're going to get into this, but I want you guys to choose one, okay? Number 1, the Angel card. And once again, we're going to answer for your specific situation how you can reach out and communicate with this person to clarify the situation and the relationship. And we're going to see like maybe like the specific energy in this relationship and any specific tips for you. So pick number 1, the Angel card. Number 2, the Wildwood card. Number 3, the Love card. Here, I'm going to turn it up right. So number 1, number 2, or number 3. And we're going to get started if you choose number 1. So if you choose number 1, this card says, ooh, vulnerability.
Ew.
Oh shit, we're going deep on this. So yeah, you're gonna have to be really vulnerable. Here we go, shuffling our cards.
Oh,
So if you're gonna reach out to this person, the style you need to go is more vulnerable. You need to like be open, and maybe that's like the energy of this person. I'm getting the feeling like the person is in question for you is someone who's very sensitive. And so you're going to have to be vulnerable to reach out and clarify the situation and the relationship.
Yeah, one of the things I always hear from the Infinite Waters guy is the idea that vulnerability is like a strength for people, especially when you're trying to share, your time with other people. Obviously, choose who you're vulnerable with.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's
Don't
important.
be vulnerable with the whole world.
Right. Well, sometimes that works, but like.
Actually, wait, I'm doing that.
Yeah. Obviously.
Don't listen to me.
But like, obviously, there's some people that it doesn't really benefit them.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't want to push that on other people.
Yeah.
But I think the point here is you don't have to be afraid to be real with other people in these situations. Vulnerability is your strength. If you feel like you're revealing something that you feel ashamed of, like maybe you have to admit something, some kind of truth, the vulnerability is your strength. What do they have on you once they know it? They have nothing else. If you've given up everything and you've been vulnerable,
Yeah.
they have no leverage.
Yeah.
They know everything.
Yeah.
And you have nothing left to lose. And that's the scariest part about it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like, once it's there, you have the advantage.
You might just need to be honest with this person and tell it like it is. Tell them everything. Tell them the full story. Don't leave that shit out.
Everything on
this
the
person,
table.
Everything on the table. This person might see already. I have a feeling like this person can see straight through you, and they probably know everything anyways. So you need to be vulnerable. And they're also saying let your friends help you. So maybe you should ask some friends around you, like, how do you think I should approach this person, or what's your opinion? Like, maybe ask like a close friend or something, or someone who knows the person. But at the end of the day, make it your own decision. And yeah, love yourself first. They're saying before you reach out, you need to make sure you are entering into the situation from a place of self-love where it doesn't matter if like this person approves of you or not. It's not about getting approval. Is that what you just pulled?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, John just pulled a card that said the same thing. Like, it's not about approval. It's about just being honest and like, trusting your inner truth and your inner guidance that you want to like try to figure this out, and just it's part of your path for a reason.
Being present in the conversation.
Flow through it and be present and be vulnerable. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next one. Yeah. Okay, so number 2, if you chose the Wildwood card, this card is oh my gosh, the Wanderer. So this is all about taking a new path. So if you're reaching out to this person, you need to be really open-minded that perhaps like you will be taking a new path with them.
I feel like it's also like the idea of innocence, like acting innocence is like when you feel like you've let go of all these beliefs, because when you get older, I feel like sometimes people they get older, all of a sudden, oh well, all these bad things happen, and so like I can't do this or I can't do that. You know what I mean? But when you become young again and innocent,
become young again,
and you forget about all those things, then you can really be yourself the way you really
be yourself, be young again, be innocent, be playful approaching this person, be kind, be gentle, and think about like having fun with the connection.
Exactly. Not being jaded.
Don't be jaded. Just kind of give it a fresh perspective here. Let's see what else.
I'm really liking your cards right now.
You're loving my cards? You're loving all the cards that are coming out? Yeah, my cards are just really, they want to talk about all this stuff. It's bizarre. So I guess that this is coming out to say like the angels are here, like they're watching over the situation. Like you have guides, you have support, like there's some kind of divine connection with you and this person. There's a reason like you're wanting to reach out and like connect with them. They're wanting you to have strength because it's going to take a lot of strength for you to like break down these barriers between you and face your fears.
Yeah.
He just got the rabbit. Face your fears.
Face your fears.
Maybe it's like you're afraid to like approach this person, to reach out and to, you know, communicate to clarify the situation.
I mean,
you know?
this is huge. Especially we were just talking about that whole like letting go and being innocent again.
Yeah.
It really is coming up again here. Face your fears. Fears of things happening again. You know?
There's signs. Maybe there's the signs around you and taking a new path with this person, or just needing to reach out and figure this out, and to take the signs and just remember to, once again, these repeating messages about making sure you're entering into this from a state of wholeness and not, you know, this can trigger like old wounds of rejection and abandonment, you know, but this isn't about that. This is about you just expressing your truth to someone and stepping into wholeness and moving forward with your inner guidance. If your inner guidance is really calling you to do this, you know?
Yeah, and I was going to say too, Signals says to me, maybe sometimes, you know, you're looking around and you're just seeing all the bad omens and the bad signs happening and everything's going badly. Signs can sometimes mean too, like maybe it's time to look for new kinds of signs. You know, ones that don't work, they work differently. You know what I mean? Maybe look at new numbers. Maybe look at new synchronistic events, new miracles.
Yeah.
Try to look for those in new ways, in new places, in different places. And that can really help with not feeling so gloomy.
I'm getting the wedding reversed. This means like a breakup or people who won't be getting married. I don't know if there's someone else involved in the situation, like there's a third party or there's talk of a marriage, but I don't see that happening here, whatever that is. There's a red flag with that. I don't know, maybe that's a specific message for someone who's watching. I feel like that's very specific. But yeah, forgiving and learning with this person, have trust.
Yeah, innocence. I really get that. I feel like.
Love it. All right, you guys, I hope that helps. Now we're moving on to... Don't you feel like the readings we do during Mercury retrograde are like more intense?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you guys, maybe you can wait until after Mercury retrograde's over to connect with this person if you feel the energy is too intense. But also, Mercury retrograde is a good time to reconnect. So some of you are being guided to do this, and that's why this is a hot topic right now. So for those of you guys who pulled and chose this card here from my love deck, it's the true love card. So maybe you're wanting to express like your true love to this person. Maybe it's a sign that like there is a true love here in the situation. So the question is, how can you reach out and communicate with this person to clarify the situation and relationship? And maybe you need to just tell this person you love them. Sometimes there's situations where you just need to be like, I love you.
Seize the day.
Seize the day. Be honest. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Seize the day.
Like, you know, it's the romance of a lifetime. That's what it says in there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
the romance of a lifetime.
you're like, come on, are you kidding me? Like, we can't pass this up. You gotta try it out.
You can't pass it up. It says things are getting better for you in your life and in your situation. That the snow's thawing and like you're able to look ahead to the future to really think like, what do I want? Maybe this person is a part of it. Maybe that's why you're thinking of reaching out to them. Because your situation's chilling out and it's going to be easier for you to like make this connection now. But there's a lot of healing to be done still. I feel like there's a playfulness that needs to be injected into this relationship. So if you're going to reach out, I would do it playfully. But I feel like there's a lot of support coming through from the universe about this connection. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, they're saying surrender. Surrender to fulfillment. Oh my God. This is what I'm working on right now. Surrender to fulfillment. What do you do when you actually get what you want? What do you do when like life actually starts going your way? That's freaky. Surrender to fulfillment. I feel like you need to have integrity in this situation. There's a lot you need to release as you move forward to reach out to this person, and just do it with grace, you know?
Yeah, and I just pulled Wunjo here, which is a symbol for joy. I feel like in this situation, it's reminding you.
Oh, I love this one because it's like a P, like my name. I always pull this one.
If everything is going well, And you know, this is like a true love type situation. You're talking about fulfillment. You're talking about ecstasy. You're talking about kind of being overtaken by like an energy, you know. And so one thing it suggests here is the idea of kind of like how sometimes showing restraint can actually help you be more successful in these kinds of situations. Just a little bit. It's not talking about, you know, hiding your love or anything like that. I feel like it is just talking about how this can be overwhelming. You know, true love is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, go with the flow. Obviously, don't try and hold it all together. But it is kind of reminding you, joy, ecstasy, like this is all kind of overwhelming. Sometimes you gotta pace yourself. You know, make sure you're getting, you know, your own needs met.
Wow. You guys, this transmission was like intense and amazing, and I feel like it has a lot to do with like what everyone's going through right now in the collective. And I hope that this resonates. You guys have to let me know. The last Love Pick a Card reading I did got 3.5 thousand views in under 24 hours, and that was a record for me. And so I'm really anxious to wonder about this one. If you guys want love readings, apparently everyone wants love readings, John.
Yeah.
Is that right, you guys? You guys want love readings? All right, we'll keep cranking them out. I don't know how the hell you guys think I'm the love expert over here, but we're gonna make this work.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing a few more videos on my channel. We could post a link on the video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing some more videos and talks. I'm feeling the need to kind of share a little bit more, like I guess masculine energy kind of discussions. I'm feeling the need to go through that right now.
John has just been a guest on my channel, but he's really trying to get his channel going. So like check out his channel. He's gonna start doing giveaways for free readings soon, and he's really gonna start posting more love readings on his channel too. So thank you guys for your support. We'll see you soon. Peace out.